Welcome to the Virtual Stream. Welcome to the Waking Dream. Welcome to the best Umineko stream you'll ever find on Twitch. We backs, y'all. We backs. Happy Wednesday. Happy Survivor Day. You guys watching Survivor this season? Just started last week. I can't wait for tonight's episode. Kind of disappointed that Jeff Probst was browbeaten by one of the contestants into changing out the iconic "Come on in, guys! Come on in, guys!" Remember that? Oh, guys is now an offensive term. You can't say "Come on in, guys" anymore after 30 years, or I'm sorry, 20 years, literally 21 years of Survivor. Come on in, guys! You can't say that anymore, right? You gotta say "Come on in." No guys, right? Because guys is not all-inclusive enough for some people. Like, literally, none of the women had a problem with the guys. It was some dude who had a problem with the term guys. Some dude. I shit you not. How the fuck does that work? He doesn't want to be called a guy, basically. But the women didn't have a problem being called guys. So because of this one turkey, fucking lurky turkey on fucking Survivor this season, Rickard, his name is. No H. Rickard. Right? R-I-C-A-R-D. Rickard. What kind of name is that? I'm offended by that name, first of all. Not by guys. But, yeah, he wants to take away guys from Jeff Probst. So now a lot of people stopped watching Survivor because of that. Because they got disgusted by the personal politics that this dude fucking introduced into a game. A fucking game, dude. Game show. He wants to say, oh, no, you can't say guys anymore. But none of the women have a problem being called guys. And then, the funniest part, it was the challenge. Right after he said this, they went on and did a immunity challenge. Everybody's calling each other guys during the challenge. What the fuck's the problem here, sir? They're like, come on, guys, do it. You can get it. You can get it. Come on, guys. Throughout the challenge, this guy doesn't have a problem. This guy doesn't have a problem with them saying guy throughout the challenge. But no, you can't say it, Jeff Probst. You can't say, come on in, guys. After 21 years, the fucking phrase is dead. Thanks to this asshole. Fucking turkey asshole. So, I'm kind of disappointed in Survivor for doing that. Not continuing to watch, but there's more shit like this. It's, political correctness bullshit. I might be stopping my Survivor run. I've been watching every season since it's been on the air. After 20 years, I'm kind of disgusted now. So I don't know if I want to keep watching this shit. We'll see what happens episode 2. If they're going to do another virtue signal bullshit, then I'll fucking turn the channel off right there and watch NXT 2.0, which looks like it's fucking horseshit. Last week, NXT 2.0 was such trash, I turned it off midway through. It was nothing wrestling adjacent on that show. I don't know what NXT is doing now, but they suck right now, dude. They really suck. I don't know what the hell Vince is smoking. What kind of crack he's smoking. It's fucked up his brain, obviously. He thinks NXT 2.0 is a good thing. He's fucking ridiculous. So, we were watching probably AEW, Dynamite, concurrently with Survivor tonight. Because AEW's been on fire. Last 3 Dynamites in a row have been on fire, so I can't wait to see what happens tonight. They can't keep hot-shotting like they've been doing, though, so they had the Omega versus Daniel Bryan match to kick off last week's Dynamite. So, of course, you can only go down from there, right? Because what are you going to do on the pay-per-views? You're going to keep giving out these pay-per-view quality matches on Dynamite, right? People aren't going to keep tuning in if you don't keep hot-shotting. So, yeah, you got 1 million views last week. What are we doing this week, right? You can't hotshot this week, right? So I'm kind of interested to see what happens there. Let me adjust my, the guy's smiling too much here. That's not right. Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. Like, why was he smiling so much? He's still smiling, but not as much. See? We're good now. Anyway. Are you guys ready for Umineko? Bow, 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 bow. It's time for Umineko. Time to get Umineko in the neck of the woods. Yeah. I shoehorn that fun in. Let's go. Start it up here. Start it up. Start it up. Start it up. Oh yeah. Alright, last time we played this game, a bunch of adults died via Kinzo's furniture's hand. Some of them got killed by the bunny girl, some of them got killed by, I guess, Gop, not Gop, Gop didn't actually do any killing. She had to clean up afterwards. Most of them got killed by the bunny girls. And I think Ronove maybe had a hand in one of the deaths, maybe. Or he was there after Genji got killed. He's like, oh, that's a shame, damn it. But yeah, we have Ronove, we had Virgilia, we had 45, we had 410. And then we had Double O making her appearance for the first time. So all three of the bunny girls, the only three that are alive right now, did all the killings. And then Goldsmith, aka Kinzo, Ushiramiya, called up Mrs. Gap, who's another demon like Ronove, and Gap started doing the cleanup after all that shit. And then they trapped all the other survivors of the dining hall into the downstairs prison area, so that Kinzo could just pick and choose who would be the next people to die on the next Twilights. So the first Twilight's already done. 6 people that he needed are dead. I think it's Kinzo, not Kinzo, Rudolph, Ava, Hideyoshi 3, Natsuhi 4, Rosa 5, and Genji 6. Genji's the only servant that died so far. But everybody else was Ushiramiya, either sibling or spouse of the sibling. I didn't think they were gonna kill Rosa that fast. I thought they were gonna, you know, drag out her punishment a little more because she's been such a bitch to pretty much everybody in episode 4. Like you kind of hate Rosa at this point, and then they went ahead and just killed the main antagonist of this fucking episode so quickly, right? So that kind of sucks, right? But now I guess we're gonna go back to a flashback of when Rosa went a little too far with Maria. Which, you know, again, Rosa's already dead, so it's, she's already got her punishment now, so you should have kept Rosa alive after at least the second Twilight. But I guess they didn't want to do it that way. So we know that Rosa's dead now, but we'll still see a little clip, a little preview of how much of a bitch she is to her kid Maria. This is just after Rosa ripped off her daughter's stuffed animal toy that she made herself for Maria. But then Maria went ahead and pissed her off in front of the social worker that's still in the room, by the way, watching this entire scene. The social worker is watching all this shit, writing down her notes like this is fucking a horrible parent. And she went ahead and grabbed the fucking stuffed animal, her only friend in the world, and Rosa ripped off the fucking dude's head right in front of her kid. Saying, "You like that now, bitch? You wanna keep crying? I'll give you something to cry about." Rip this shit off right in front of her kid's head. And her kid's kind of special. You know, she believes in magic. She believes the dude was alive. Secretarial, the stuffed animal, was alive. So doing this is, you know, the worst thing you can do to a kid in this scenario. But Rosa didn't care. Rosa went to freaking scar her kid for life. And, you know, mission accomplished, right? Jesus Christ, it's kind of loud. Skip ahead to that. Like a flood looking from a broken... Oh, wait a minute. Like a flood from a broken dam. Or like a broken TV. My daughter Maria wailed in a high-pitched voice after I kicked her ass mentally. Maria's voice, which made the ears throb, brought up two emotions. The first was regret. I let my emotions get the better of me and committed a terrible mistake. She always seems to, like, feel guilty immediately after she does this shit, which contributes to Maria thinking that, you know, it's a witch taking over my mommy's, you know, brain, because she wouldn't normally do this. And it, you know, she just has anger issues basically. Maria can see that in Rosa. She's letting her anger take over her, so it must be magic, right? So that, you know, reinforces her thoughts about magic being real when her mother is fucking succumbing to the evil magic and shit. But no, she's just a shitty parent. I mean, in reality, Rosa's just a shitty ass parent who should never have had a kid, and you know, that was her problem basically. She had a kid too early. She wasn't ready for it, and she doesn't ever want to take care of the kid the right way. And it's convenience for her whenever she does want to be a good mother, which is, you know, few and far between. So right now, this is not one of those times when she's a good mother, basically. A mother's desire to kneel down right away to hold Maria's head, cry with her, and apologize. And in fact, I did that right away. See, that's another convenient moment for her to feel bad about the horribleness that she's done in front of her kid and the social worker. The social worker is going to be, you know, kind of bewildered about this. Oh, you just fucking traumatized your kid. Now you want to, you know, kneel down and like you weren't the reason why she's traumatized. You want to kneel down and kind of comfort her. Like, are you fucking crazy? You bipolar bitch. I held Maria's head and apologized in tears for what I'd done. But Maria didn't stop crying. On the contrary, she rejected me. The one who had torn her closest friend apart and pushed me away forcefully with both hands. As she should have. Get the fuck away from me, mommy. Fucking murdering bitch. Since I have been on my knees in an unnatural position, I fell backwards easily. Maria scraped together the yellow scraps of cloth and cotton bits, prepared to face it, and then cried even more. Watching that, the other emotion welled up. Oh, now she's getting angry. It welled up rapidly, and then burst. I mean, she won't come around even when I apologize. Because you're the reason why she fucking has to apologize. You idiot! You did it. You fucking gonna apologize and think it's all better after you did the shit? What is fucking wrong with you? There's nothing I can do now anyway, and it's all Maria's fault in the first. It's your fault in the first place, dipshit. Maybe she can't make any friends because she's forever taken up by this make-believe stuffed animal thing, and I already explained why she thinks her mother is being taken over because she's a bipolar, bicurial, motherfucking, you know, crazy person who's, you know, compassionate 1 second, and literally the next second she's just getting mad at her daughter. When it was her fault, then her daughter's fucking traumatized in the first place. So you can tell why Maria's thinking magic exists. There's no other reason to explain Rose's behavior. It's fucking mercurial, to say the least. And that's why she's treated like a weirdo. And you know, she's treated like a weirdo because her mother's fucking a neglectful, goddamn bad mother. That's why. It's a good opportunity for instructive guidance. Let me just put a little talcum powder on my palm here so I can slap the taste out of her mouth real quick. Or any fucking gift. It's not like I was pampered all the time myself. You were, you're a fucking rich kid, bitch. Things eventually break, are stolen, are broken. Even I had lots of toys and treasures stolen, broken, made fun of, and thrown away by my brothers and sisters and father and mother. Though I might have cried about that, though I might have shed a few tears about that, not once did I sob like this and trouble my parents in front of a postal worker. Throw a tantrum, get in a terrible mood, pound and kick the floor, make a horrible racket. I'd always wanted to, but I thought I'd get in more trouble if I did, so I always held it in. Because I held it in that I was able to become the wonderful adult I am now! Wow. She's delusional, too. Holy shit. Is she smacking her daughter? What is she doing? Suddenly, I felt something strangely missing. Same feeling as when you use a tool recklessly and you're finding the brakes so that you're left holding only the base. But I hadn't been using the tool. No, she had been hit. What the fuck, dude? Where's this social worker at? Fucking protect this girl. I had only been using my own 2 hands to hit Maria's head repeatedly. What the fuck is this, dude? So I looked at my hands. From my wrist onwards, my hands had snapped off, cracked off, and were gone. What? Oh, okay, because she's dead. In this episode, she's in her own personal hell. So it seems like. Let's see what happens. So only those parts of my arms have become ceramic. No, everything around my wrist literally had become ceramic at some point and had broken and fallen. Cracks had formed in them because I had hit Maria too much and they had fallen off. Look, see, aren't those my hands there, lying smashed by my feet? That's good for you, bitch. That's what you get. Hit your own kid with your fucking hands. Hands should fall off. That's called personal hell, baby. There was no pain. The shock inside of both my hands breaking off at the wrist made me scream. So that's what happens. That's what happens. Welcome to limbo, bitch. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you shouldn't have talked to Maria. I think that's what Sakotaro was trying to warn Rosa last time, before we ended the stream last time. Sakotaro was like, "Oh, you're fucking an idiot. You don't want to talk to Maria. She hates your guts for killing me, and now you're not going to like even acknowledge the fact that she killed me." And then you just sort of ignore me and like, "Oh, Maria, where are you, Maria? Oh, here she is, bitch. You want to talk to her? Here you go." Damn. Knowing my confusion, Maria said that with a very cold voice. Asha slowly moved her hands away from her head, where they had been defended against my barrage. It's called Just Desserts, you hoe. A black silhouette suddenly standing behind Maria. It was the silhouette of an adult. Who was it? It's Beato! That's fucked up. Hell no, she doesn't. She has her kid go to the fucking convenience store at goddamn midnight to get her own food. That's what she does. She doesn't even make the fucking food, leave it in the fridge for her, and tell her to warm it up later on. Like, that's what a normal neglectful mother would do. No, Rosa takes it a step farther. here's some money. Go fucking get your own goddamn food. And don't tell your goddamn convenience store patrons, not patrons, the person behind the goddamn counter where your mother is, because that's when they're called the cops. Exactly what happened though. Like, go to a different convenience store every night. So literally she tells her to walk like miles in a different direction just to like change it up every night. So the police won't know that she's a fucking deadbeat mother, basically. How fucking selfish do you have to be, a mother, to do that shit? Rosa can answer that question, right? You be that selfish, right? Hell yeah, she does. Exactly what I just said, yeah. Hey, go ahead and walk 2 extra miles to the next convenience store. Don't go to the same one. You're not getting a fucking car ride, no. You take your ass and fucking your happy ass and walk. God damn it. That's what your mama says. Listen to mama. She's a fucking bad mother. She's a bad mother. But she's too busy boning this fucking dude over in Hokkaido and lying about it to her fucking employees. Oh yeah, I'm on vacation. Don't worry about me. And at the same side of her mouth, it's like, oh Maria, I'm working hard tonight. I'm gonna be working overtime for the next week. You're still on vacation for the week, getting boned, getting dicked down, basically. That's her vacation. And she can't bring Maria though. That's what. Of course, she can go to the hotel, but she can't bring Maria with her. That's right. I mean, it makes sense to me, right? So Maria finally sees the truth. Sees what a shitty mother her mom is. It's not magic that makes her a bad mom. It's fucking not because of a bad witch or anything like that. It's because she's just a bad person. So she gave her the benefit of the doubt. Literally, it was Sakutaro who kept convincing Maria, oh no, your mom's really cool. Like, she's working hard. She has to work this hard in order to support you. She's a good mother, blah blah blah. So that's why she can still believe in the magic that, her mother's just being taken over occasionally by this bad witch. But once Sakutaro dies, gets his head ripped off in front of her, she's not believing in that magic anymore. She's like, oh, this fucking bitch is a fucking actual bitch. So she deserves to die now. So I'm kind of right there with Maria at this point. No way to explain that away, right? He's a fucking bitch. There you go. Look at Beato. It's like, this is awkward. It's over here watching this mother and daughter argue while I'm smoking a pipe. Can't do too much about that. You can easily help that. Just stop being a bad mother. That's an easy fix, right? Be a mother to your kid. How easy is that? It's simple you think you do. Ain't working. You're getting busy. You're not busy with work. You're getting busy, in a certain sense. Go to fucking Sexaholics Anonymous. Stop getting that fucking dick. You need to be doing, boy. Here we go. It's gonna be thumbs up, thumbs down. Guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty. Uh-oh. Damn. Maria's eyes ominous flash blue. In that instant, invincible massive arms stuck their fingernails out and grasped Rosa's entire body tightly. It's my mommy. The bones all throughout her body made sounds like twigs being stepped on as they randomly cracked and broke. Let's remember, guys, she's already dead, so it's not like Maria's killing her in real life or anything like that. She is simulating a kill in the meta world, though. So Rosa's in the meta world now. This is why Beatrice is here. And once Rosa dies on the game board in episode 4, she gets sent to the meta world. So Meta Maria, who still can, she still can interact with Sakutaro, because in her world, Sakutaro is always dead because Rosa killed him. So she's not able to see Sakutaro. Rosa is able to see Sakutaro for a second until she denies him again and he disappears. Then Maria comes in and fucking Meta Maria, I should say, comes in and it's about to enact his punishment on her meta mother, the Rosa that just died in episode 4. Rosa vaguely understood. The massive arms are probably... okay, I got to say it with her voice. My own arms from the time I tore Sakutaro apart. From the stuffed animals perfected, my arms must certainly have been this massive. So I could imagine what would happen next. The sharp nails struck strongly into the base of my neck, and I heard the skin tearing on my own ears. And then washed over by the two witches, my flesh was split in two, top and bottom. And I'm calling my kid a witch for some reason. When Sakutaro had been torn apart, bits of cotton had flown about like snowflakes. But in my case, something like thick black tar came out, filthily flying all over the place. And it's black tar blood because she's already dead. The black stuff is pretty much the black tea, that Battler and everybody else is drinking in the meta world. That's what that is. It basically reanimates corpses using endless magic. So that's why Rose is back alive after she dies. She's not really alive, that's a marionette that Maria can play with to her heart's content and kill her over and over again. Get her fucking, work out her fucking issues with. Wasn't even a trace of the bread of the blood. There was something black, filthy, and thick. It was probably that a bloodless, tearless human kept inside their body instead.
これはすごい。醜い。なんと汚らわしき中身か。見事であったぞ、マリ。さあどうか。そなたの復讐をこれにて十分。そなたは母を許せる。無罪か有罪か。
Guilty. 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 Beatrice's brand is her pipe wand, and a surge of gold butterflies regenerated Rosa's broken body in an instant. Again, that is the endless magic at work. Beatrice has the power to reanimate corpses so that she can kill them over and over again. It's to work out her issues, I guess. And remember that even Beatrice did the same thing in episode 3. And she kept, reviving people, killing them over and over again. Because she was psycho. Maria's pretty much a step behind her. Like, she has a reason to kill her mother over and over again. But her mother definitely pushed her to the limit in order for Maria to start acting like this. She's not doing it with anybody and everybody like Eva Beatrice was. She's only doing it with one certain person, with Rosa, who deserves it. So that's why Beatrice is helping her out here. Because Maria doesn't have the power to do that by herself. Hey Rosa, come back. Welcome back.
一つの命で償えぬほどのそなたの大罪。身をそして自らの深き罪を思い出す。さあ思い出してごらんなさい。そなたがどれほどの罪を犯した。
もしもし、ママなの？ママは何時に帰ってくるの？
Sorry, I'm busy. Boning this motherfucker over and over again. So I'm staying over his house so I can bone him.
またお仕事でお泊まり？
That's right, that's what I said. I want to bone this guy over again.
ママのお仕 仕事今日も大変だね。
Oh, he's being real hard on me. Giggity giggity. Real hard.
本当に忙しいの。もうずっと会社に。
I've been holding. Come on, Rosa. Making it too easy for these puns. Been getting holed up at this company all this time. I can't. What the hell? Can't even get a breath of outside air. I can't catch my breath. He's making me pant.
ママの仕事は
Your mama can't. You just can't finish this up quick. Ain't no quickies tonight.
より良いデザインを上げないと。
Gotta get in the best ass I can.
大変な仕事なん
That's how tough it is. I gotta work hard till I sweat. You need a lot of time, Goodness gracious, girl. She is so hard up for a fucking week out. It's every week out though. I mean, what the fuck? She gets 1 week off and then like she takes another vacation the week after that. What the fuck's going on? How many vacations you need, right? For your goddamn daughter. How many weeks off do you need? She's always on vacation. Sounds like a great job to me, right? I wish I could have that job. The difference is I don't have a kid I have to go home to at night, so you know, you don't have the job that takes you away from your fucking kids so much. And you're a fucking president of this company. Get a fucking hire an assistant, dude. If this is your excuse for being away from your daughter, you gotta work so much. You don't need to fucking be working that much. Lying bitch.
わかってるよ。マリア、いい子でお留守番してるから、お仕事いっぱい頑張って、早く終わらせて、お家に帰
Well,
ってき
Maria,
てね。
unfortunately, he's not gonna be finished quickly. So, he doesn't finish quickly. Unfortunately, he's not a minute man. So, she ain't gonna be home anytime soon.
ママのお仕事を分かってくれてありがとう。
Lying bitch.
明日美味しいケーキを買って帰ることを約束するわ。
ケーキいらないよ。
The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie.
ケーキ屋さんによって遅くなるより、その分ちょっとでも早くママが帰ってくる方が嬉しい。
大丈夫よ。早く帰ってくるわ。約束する。
Lying bastard. Did not come home quickly.
だから美味しいケーキを2人で食
The
べて、
cake is a lie.
美味しい紅茶を2人で飲んで、
There's no tea.
一緒に新しい絵本を読みましょう。この間買った狼と羊のパズルで遊びましょうね。
Okay, that part's true.
2人で一緒に。約束よ。
He's promising this shit, right?
約束。
All these fucking broken promises. See, it's gonna catch up to you eventually. In limbo.
待ってるね。
Let me go over the fucking list of all the shit you've done wrong in your life. No, you made this promise to Maria one day and you broke it. You had no intention of keeping it. Okay, the next day you made 3 more promises that you had no intention of keeping. And you broke your promise. The next day, 5 more promises you broke. The next day, 6 more promises. It keeps going on and on. They'll be there for fucking years, listening to all the sins that she's done. This is why Maria wants to kill her over and over and over again. So all these damn broken promises she kept fucking, you know, accumulating throughout her life. Throughout Maria's life. It's sad to see.
お仕事頑張ってね。
So we got Maria having another fucking broken promise from her mom. And Beato's probably just gonna go right down the list of all these sins that Rose has accumulated every time she gets resurrected. Remember this? More of your greatest hits. Remember this?
寂しい話ではあるが、互いを思い合う良き親子愛ではないか。
Nah.
何か問題があるというの。
I think Maria sees it now. But Rosa
そ
knows.
してローザ。
Maria might be able to see it now.
その約束は
Oh, there's a cake? Where's the cake at, you lying bitch? Where's the cake?
次の日の夕方に約束
Oh, she did bring it. Okay. My bad. I'll take it back. Alright.
マリアは知ってたよ。あの日の夕方ね、ママ宛てに着払いの荷物が来たけど、お財布の中にお金が足りなかったから、ママにどうしようって相談したくて会社に電
Oh
話したの。
shit.
特別な時以外はかけちゃダメって言われてたけど、ママのお仕事の大切なものだったら悪いしと思って。
Wait, what? So she already knew. And then Sakutaro probably convinced her, oh, you're just fucking imagining this shit. But she knew that she was on vacation getting dicked in the goddamn hotel rooms.
電話したの。 そしたらママはお休みだって言われた。そ
She
の日
knew.
はずっと前からお休みに決まってて、遠くへ遊びに行
Play
っ
with
て
this
いる
dude.
って言われたの。マリアは知ってたよ。ママが嘘をついてるってずっと知ってた。でもね、サクタロがそうじゃないって
She lost the buffer. Rosa killed the buffer between her daughter and fucking reality. So she was gonna be able to deal with this lying bitch as a mother while Sakutaro was around. But once Sakutaro dies, I mean, this is the reason why the entire Rokenjima massacre happens. This is my hypothesis. So Rosa kills Sakutaro, right? Rips his head off. Maria stops believing in the magic of Sakutaro, saying, "Oh, this is you're misunderstanding something. Rosa's really a good mother." So now she sees Rosa for who she really is, a bad mother. So now the next time she goes to the island and talks to Beatrice, whoever the person dressing up as Beatrice is, that person's able to convince Maria, "Oh, let's kill your mother, and let's kill all these other fucking fake ass bitches, because they don't love you, right? They all make fun of you, they all say you're a fucking weird girl for loving magic like us. So don't listen to them. Angie's one of those fucking bitches too. You know, she betrayed us too. So fuck them all. You can't trust your family members. You thought you could trust Angie, but you can't. You thought you could trust your mother, but you can't, right? You can only trust me, another witch, just like you. So let's go ahead and kill these bitches tonight." And that's what happened. Without Maria's help, the person dressed up as Beatrice does not do these kills on the island. There's no way. You have to have the inside person of Maria to help her kill, to help her draw those magical circles on these doors, to help her hide the keys, right? To help her get the fucking the alibis all lined up, and then pretend that she meets Beatrice in the Rose Garden every time. Every episode, Maria meets Beatrice in the Rose Garden. Does that really happen, or is Maria just saying that, you know, to provide an alibi for whoever the person dressed up as Beatrice is? And she's always had this fucking envelope. She's always, you know, been ready to fucking have the key in the envelope, ready to fucking tell people at the mansion, "Oh, I saw Beatrice, and I got an umbrella by Beatrice." That's why she, like, you know, whines about the rose to Rosa all the time. She's like, "Oh, I gotta go back to this fucking rose garden, protect this rose." We all think that it's just Maria being extra emotional. No, it's what Beatrice told her to do, to try to, like, you know, distract these idiots from thinking that, oh, there's not really a magical witch coming out in this rose garden giving me an umbrella. It's got to be somebody else, right? But no, it's a person that's really dressed up as Beatrice doing this shit, and Maria's the inside person, making these all idiots look like fools.
ママは毎日お仕事でとても大変。
And it's all Mama's fault. All the shit that happened in
マリアを
Rokujima.
放っておいて遊んでるはずなんてないって。ママはお休みって言った人はきっと何か勘違いして言ってしまったんだよって。サク太郎がそう言うんだもん。マリアは信じたよ。マリアは信じた。ママ大好き。ママ大好き。もちろんママだって。マリアを愛してる。愛してるって。
Not too much.
ええ、私も愛してるわ、マリア。
Rose let out dips high. Maybe she felt weight off her words. The weight of her words, sorry. Then she set the receiver back down on the bedside phone. So this is the reality of the situation here. Like I said, she's in the hotel room getting boned. I don't know why there's two beds. You'll need two beds. The dark room made the window side view of the starry sky on the ground stand out even more beautifully. On the table in front of the terrace was a very cold wine cooler. And the one she was enjoying a glass with was gazing at the scene below. Fucking Don Juan over here. Who, he's cheating on his wife with Maria. Oh, sorry, with Rosa. And she knows that Rosa has a daughter Maria at home. So he's a double timing bastard, right? He's not only breaking up his fucking family, he's denying a mother to be with her daughter and leading her astray, basically. 'Cause they're never gonna get married, right? He's already married. He's fucking double timing both women, basically.
行くって言って前にうるさかったんで、以来言わないことにしてるんです。その方が面倒がなくていいんで。
娘さんが気になるなら無理に日程を組まなくてもよかったじゃありませんか。
でもそれじゃいつまで経っても予定が合わないし、それは気にしないでって言ったでしょ。
The slender middle-aged man clad in a white robe gave out a small sigh. Rosa reacted sensitively to that slight action.
もう娘の話はなしにして、せっかくの上等なワインが台無し。
Jesus Christ, dude. Why? Her priorities are all fucked up.
私はあなたに一人の人間としてもですが、だからこそこうして時間を割くのは申し訳ないと感じてい
You
ま
don't
す。
feel so bad that you can get, climax, right? you could have said, nah, let's not do it tonight. But nah, you wanted to get off first before you said this shit, right? Come on, dude.
私と娘の事情は気にしないでくださいっていつも言ってるじゃないですか。あなたと二人きりの時に娘の話はし
You
ない
should
よう
have
に
just not
してる
showed
で
up
しょ
if you thought that. You fucking lying bitch.
電話だって下のロビーでうるさい酔っ払いがバカ笑いしてなければここではかけなかった。
ローザさん、こういう唐突な日程での旅行は娘さんのためにも
It takes two to tango, dick. It's not all Rosa doing this shit. Yeah, you don't have to show up. She can book the room, but you don't have to show up. You're enabling her, literally. You want to fucking browbeat her now after the fact you've already showed up? What the fuck's wrong with this dude?
互いの日程があった時だけでいいじゃありませんか。
それじゃ全然日程が合わないじゃないですか。私はいつだって一緒にいたいのに。
He's got a family, bitch.
それは子供の恋愛の仕方です。大人同士の恋愛はもう少しストイックであるべきですよ。
There's your problem there. Again, Rosa had a kid too early. She's still a child, mentally. And so she has no idea how to take care of a kid. Or to be mature and, wait till you find a reasonable partner that's not married. But she doesn't know about that.
時間が長く取れないことは僕も寂しいです。
This guy's fucking stringing her along. So, I mean, she's not 100% at fault. He's kind of like 50% at fault here, but it's just fucking sad to see.
ですが、その限られた時間と機会に
Let's be adults, even though we have no way to take care of our responsibilities because we're both fucking cheating on our goddamn family members.
それはもっと娘と一緒にいろと。
Duh!
女でなく母でいろということですか。
Duh! That's your priority, stupid bitch.
あなただって望んでいることでしょう。娘さんと一緒にゆっくり過ごしたいとあなただって思っているはずだ。僕は逃げません。僕との時間を優先するために娘さんを犠牲にするのは気の毒だと思う。
That's what we all think. That's how we all think, guy.
奥さんとのより別れるのが嫌になったんですね。
妻の話をしたくない。あなたが娘さんの話をしたくないのと同じです。
子連れの女は面倒だって思ったんでしょう。
They are.
そんなこと。
Especially the ones that don't take care of their kids,
今まで一度も言ったことは
right?
ありませんよ。
And they're looking for a guy to take care of their kids for them, basically. That's what she's looking for. He's not down with that. Of course not.
みんな子連れだと分かると手のひらを返す。あの子の養育費は気にしなくていいからと言ってもみんな手のひらを
So
返
now
す。
she's pushing all the blame on the Maria. That's fantastic, right? It's even better than being a bad mother. Oh yeah, this is your fault, Maria. I can't land a man, even though I lie to you and shit and fucking run out every chance I get to be with these guys that already have fucking families, right? That's Maria's fault. That Rosa's such a bad choice when it comes to men. Like, good God, she's so delusional.
あなたは娘のことを理解してくれてると思ったのに、やっぱり子連れだと嫌なんですね。
そうは言っていません。ローザさんのことを嫌いになってなどいませんよ。
I like you a little bit, Rosa. I don't love you.
私
I
が
don't
言い
love
たい
these
のは
hoes.
娘さんをもっと大事にしなさい。
You're not listening to that shit,
あ
boy.
なた自身もそれを望んでいる
Might
は
as well
ずだ。
stop saying that shit.
だから娘さんに
That's
嘘を
just
つ
noise
い
to her.
て自らを傷つけてほしくない。
Anything anybody says about taking care of her daughter, she's not listening to. Alright?
そう言ってるだけなんです。
嘘つき。
She's tuning that shit out, dude. Look at that. Look at that.
私のことが面倒になっただけ。そうでしょ。
She's making up her own scenarios in her mind.
そんなことは言っていない
You never said that, you idiot.
いいえわかるの私に
Oh,
はわ
that's
かるわ
okay. That's what she knows, though. You can't tell her. You can't tell her anything. She already knows everything, right?
あの子を理由に何度も捨てられた私
No,
だ
she
からわ
knows.
かるの雰囲気でわかるわそうよあなたもそう他の男たちと一緒
Well, then fuck you, bitch. I'm out of here. That's what I'd say. Fuck you, bitch. Kiss my fucking ass.
子連れの女は嫌なのよバツイチは嫌なのよ
Hey, Miss Matrix, what's up? Thanks for the lurk. See you picking it behind that tree like Knuckles. I see you. I see you. Appreciate you.
知らない男と
We're
作った子
we're
供の
watching
親
the
に
decline
な
of
りたくない
a
で
bad
しょ
mother right now. She's in her little love nest with the dude that's fucking cheating on his wife, and he's the more, you know, virtuous of the two. Sad to say, even though this guy's cheating on his wife, at least he knows how to be a good father, right? But she doesn't know how to be a good mother, so it's kind of the blind leading the blind here. But it's blowing up in her face, looks like. Gonna be in and out of the stream doing chores. Got to catch one of your streams and say hi. Thank you. Yeah, it's. I had to end the stream last time because I knew this was coming up, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get into this drama part. This is like Jerry Springer part. So I, on day 5, I had to end the stream early. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get another stream for this one. So it's going. We're getting into it now. Basically, this is like the ugliest part of this game when a mother's like just. So many bad things you can say about Rosa. You've seen it all on Jerry Springer, though, if you watched any episode of that. So we're getting into it now.
ええそうよね
I appreciate the lurk,
そ
though.
の気持ちすっごいわかるわ子連れの男と付き合ったことがあるけどその気持ちすっごいわかったの
Well, there's your first problem, alright? If you don't like kids, why did you have a kid in the first place? And if you did, you need to take care of that kid. I mean, that's your first problem. You're not being a good mother. So that has priority. Raise your kid first, right? So you're worried about going after guys, right? At this point, that's the wrong priority to have. You need to worry about your kid, and then eventually you might fall into a relationship. But that's not something you should be seeking at this point. If your kid's not being taken care of at home, why are you looking for relationships, right? You don't have the time on your plate to do this shit.
だから娘を理解してくれるあなたとなら一緒になれるって信じたのに
Are we back in the meta world?
そうよあんたなんて邪魔だったのよ
Again, she's blaming Maria. Why?
あんたさえいなければ私はとっくに女としての幸せをつかめたのよあんたの存在が私の幸せをいつも邪魔するのよ
It's kind of like turning back on Maria, right? You shouldn't have resurrected her after you killed her, because now she's gonna like spew this poison in your ear. That's your fault. It kind of backfired.
私だって
Oh shit! Oh, we didn't want to hear that. Oh, ouch.
いいえ違うわあんたと一緒に幸せな家庭を築けたらと思ったわよでもあんたが生まれる直前にあいつは蒸発したわ
So she's always blamed Maria for not having happiness in her life. Ever since the dude, the father, the baby daddy, whoever this guy is, left, like a week before she got born. So she's always kind of like had the vengeance against Maria. Like, why'd you have to be born and kind of ruin my relationship with this original dude? So now she's always trying to find a replacement for this dude. And blaming Maria when the shit doesn't work. Because she's herself flawed. That's why it never works, you idiot. I bet you fucking ran this guy off, not Maria being born. It was your fucking, bad personality that ran this guy off. It's like it's run off every other guy. And it has nothing to do with Maria. But that's what she tells herself. To not look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm a bad person, not Maria. It's me that's fucking running these dudes off, right? She doesn't want to do that.
私と温かい家庭を築くと言って私を騙し
And he might have tricked her, That might have been true.
私の前から消え去ったわ
Seems like an asshole, I ain't gonna say that he's not an asshole for leaving after he's, promised to be a goddamn good father. So that kind of sucks for Rosa. But at that point, you don't blame the fucking kid, right? Not a good mother.
あんただけ愛も思い出も何もない。あの男は今どこへ。私との日々を温かな思い出に勝手に変えて新しい恋人に出会ったかもしれない。
I mean, he kind of dodged a bullet at that point. You're the fucking craziest bitch in the goddamn storyline. When we're talking about witches, demons, and murderous fucking family members are in this storyline, but she's the worst one of them all. Like that's a new fucking high right there.
そして今度こそ幸せな家庭を築けたかもしれ
I
ない。
don't think so. After he saw how crazy you were, I don't think so.
あんたがいる。恋も探せない。男は好きに女を渡り歩いて武勇伝気取り。なのに女にはあんたがいる。あんたという重しがいるのよ。
Damn.
あんたのせいで私は恋を探せない。愛が得られない。一人でいいえ。それさえも許されてないわ。私には一人で酔いつぶれたい夜さえ許されていない。
Maria just like is sitting here taking all that shit, right? Oh my god.
あんたは誰？何者？
So daughter, you idiot.
私の人生を台無しにして私の新しい人生さえ許してくれないあんたは死ね。消えろ。あんたなんか生まれてきた時から大嫌い。
So I'm a little confused about, you know, which version of Rosa saying this. Is this the actual Rosa? Because again, she's already dead in episode 4. And they went ahead and resurrected her in the meta world, killed her once, then resurrected that fourth again. So this is like the reanimated corpse of Rosa in the meta world. And at this point, she ceased to be, right? She ceased to be alive. So are we just like using her memories of what she said in the past to herself? Not around Maria. She didn't say this to Maria ever, right? That, oh, I wish you were never born. I don't think she's ever said that before. But we're using her memories when she was still alive to construct this, these emotions that are being let out now after she's already been killed by Maria. I think that's a good way to look at it. But again, this is not really 100% Rosa saying this shit. This is like the worst case scenario Rosa saying this shit. After, again, Maria's already killed her once for being a bad mom. She's like, oh, this is your fucking fault, so I'm gonna rip your head off like you did Sakutaro. Rosa got killed, and then she got resurrected, and she realizes what Maria's doing to her, and now she's saying this shit. So again, this is not something that Rosa ever said in real life. But it's just something you can imagine her saying, being the fucking bad mother that she is. So just clarify that. Like, she is bad, but she's not this bad, right? She has a reason for saying this shit, at least. So yeah, there is some shitty shit that she's saying right now. Like, wow, do you ever say that to your kid? I don't think so. But again, this is after the kid's already killed her once in the meta world, and she doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So now she's like, oh, well, fuck this. I'm gonna say whatever I wanted to say now. And damn you for being born, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of makes sense, but it's still hard to see and hard to read.
それを前向きに受け入れようと頑張って良き母を演じてきたわ。
I'm gonna put it in auto for a second, be right back.
同世代の女性たちが独身を謳歌し、時に恋に遊び、あるいは愛に結ばれるのを横目に見ながら、私は女と母の二足のわらじを履き続けたわ。その私の苦労を誰がねぎらったの？誰も褒めない、称えない。自業自得、気持ちは嫌。 負け組の遠吠え、無垢な小娘がいい？こっちから願い下げよう。ケツの青い若造どもが。必死だった私はさぞかし簡単に落ちる女に見えたろうさ。必死だったわよ。まだまだ恋をしたい年頃の私が日々を仕事と育児で忙殺されていき、このまま老いてこのまま人生を終えるだろうと悟った時、どれほど必死だったか想像もつかないでしょうよ。あんたの本当の父親ももちろん憎いわよ。でも 破局を迎えた責任は私と彼に半々だわ。私にも逃げられるだけのしつこさがあったのかもしれない。でもその後の破局は全部あんたのせい。私はあんたにそれをなじったことはあったないでしょ。男に逃げられて酔いつぶれたいその次の日があんたの授業参観。泣き晴らした目を厚化粧でごまかして、あんたが的外れな発言をしてクラス中から失笑されてた時の私の気持ちなんてあんたどころか世界中の誰にもわからないでしょうよ。あんたが嫌い。
Damn.
大嫌い。そ
She
して
got dead drunk at Parents' Day. That's what I heard.
愛したことなんて
Lovely Mother of the Year right there.
あと一度もない。
Let me give her one compliment. Her voice actress is really awesome. You believe that she's such a bitch. Maria's face is frozen. If words really were blades. Whoa, 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 whoa. Went too fast there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go back here. Talking about Parents Day again. That's hilarious. That's hilarious back then. If words really were blades, Maria's whole body would probably have been stained red with fresh blood by now. Okay. Even after gaining the power of a witch and resolving herself to take revenge for Sakutaro, she couldn't stand these curses coming out of her mother's mouth. Mama! Don't say it, Mama.
醜
Very ugly.
ああ、情欲に溺れた女のなんと醜きことか。
That's what it comes down to. Rosa's hard up.
これがこの女の本性。
I wouldn't say that, but
じゃあ空気屋の視線
hey, Beatrice said it, not me.
見るに耐えぬことこの上なし。
Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch.
さあマリアよ、今こそ決別の時。そなたの母を名乗った醜き肉の塊を打ち砕け。そなたの無垢なる魂が親子なる鎖にこれ以上束縛される意味はなし。自らの魂を今こそ解放せよ。そなたは自らを守る牙と爪を今こそ手に入れたのだ。
Ooh.
マリアを苦しめてきた日々を今こそ思い知らせてやる。苦しみの日々を今こそ復讐してやる。
その私を苦しめてきたのはあんたじゃない。私が復讐したいくらいよ。あんたが生まれる前にそうすればよかった。あんたなんか生まなければよかった。
Good God, she doesn't know when to quit.
消えてしまえ。うわ
So if Madame Rosa here had just like been, you know, penitent, she's fucking like, oh, I'm so sorry, Maria. What I did to Sakutaro was bad. I'm a bad mother. I've been a bad mother since you were born. And I took you out, our breakup, me and your baby daddy's breakup, out on you from day one. I need to like apologize for my bad behavior from Jump Street. Blah blah blah. Hey, maybe this Madame Maria would have forgiven her at this point, but now. She doubled down on her bad behavior. She's over here saying I should never give birth to you, and you fucking you need to die. Like what the fuck? Okay, now what do you think Maria's gonna do about that? She gonna forgive her mother now? Nope, I don't think so. As Rosa howled, her upper body was crushed in a way that can only be described by the word splat. And in an instant was turned into something similar to wrung, blood-stained towel. Get fucked. Or I'm sorry, get crushed. Can't forgive you. Can't forgive you!
ふさわしい姿。
This is literally the this is the representation of Beatrice corrupting Maria and getting Maria, you know, ready to fucking kill her mother. In reality, this is what happens on the island, right? Remember when after Sakutaro gets killed, Maria is against her mother now. So now next time she goes to the island and talks to Beatrice, well, let's go ahead and kill your mother, right? And then she has to be convinced, of course, to kill her mother, but not very much, right? After Sakutaro's dead, Beatrice is ready to fucking bring her to the dark side, and this is pretty much how it happens. So this is a representation of what happens after the family conference starts, and Beatrice starts making the plan to kill all these idiots on the island, using Maria as the fucking inside person. So if you guys didn't get that, that's what this is. Even though everything from Rosa's face downwards is upright as normal, the upper half of her body was alone crushed. The extreme difference was altogether bizarre. She's fucking torso walking around like, I'm a torso, I can't talk. And then she fell over, but her body was regenerated the instant it fell. Beatrice has infinite magic. You can't die, boy. That's not gonna happen. So now, at this point, Rose is just saying anything that will probably hurt Maria. Whatever she wants to say. Because she knows she's gonna get killed over and over again. So she's just trying to like, oh, I'm gonna twist the knife as much as I can before you kill me again. And then Beatrice just feeds the fuel of her fucking vengeance. This is all for her benefit, though. This is for Beatrice's benefit, to get Maria on her side, to kill these idiot Usha Maria fools. Ouch. Maria's howl was colored by the ugly sound of flesh and bone being simultaneously crushed. As Rosa, who had foully insulted Maria, lay spread-eagled, a neat, perfectly circular area of her chest was squashed into a pulp, as though it had been trampled by an invisible elephant. Her lung and her heart and her ribs were trampled so mercilessly that they were completely indistinguishable. That might have symbolized the pain in Maria's heart up until today. I don't think so. Your mother keeps talking shit. She's never gonna forgive her. Guilty. There you go. Which is like, dance for me! Or I'm sorry, she's like, sing for me! Like Ursula, fucking Maria's goddamn Ariel. Like, you must sing louder! You will learn! So how many deaths does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Bop? How many sins does she have to pay for? The world might never know, guys. The owl says it's 3 though. So this is our 3rd death. Let's see. Beata waved her hand. Her body was regenerated again. And Rosa sat up, coughing violently in pain for the 3rd time. And once again, she spat out curses, rejecting Maria for the 3rd time. So she brings back the witch accusation again. I thought she was already past that. I guess not. So, she still thinks it's a witch, not a real mother. Let's saying all this shit. She should know by now. It's actually Maria's mom doing this shit. It's not fucking a witch. The only witch that's on your side is Beato at this point. Fucking gave her an opening, damn it! And now she's gonna start talking about her witchcraft. Ouch. Rosa has a lot of fucking ammunition though. I mean, fair play to Rosa. Like, oh, you want to talk shit about witches? Let me talk about witches here. You're the fucking weird ass kid who wants to dress up as a witches all day, and be fucking ridiculed at school all day. You're the witch, not me. So you're still gonna give openings to Rosa here, if you're Maria, because now she's gonna say some more hurtful shit, and she's gonna get even more angry. Because of you! Again, there's the line. That's just ugly. Mia screamed. Was she unable to bear her anger and sadness? Or else was she taken over by an indescribable emotion? It was surely a cry of hopelessness. And yet this was the reality that had to be accepted. Even Maria knew. She had known that she was thought of as a nuisance. But even though she knew it, she did not believe it. She believed that she was loved by her mother and that all the various events that should have made her doubt this, she did her utmost to interpret a positive light, trusting and clinging to her mother's love. Especially with Sakutawa around. But she had no one except her mama. Despite all this, she really did love her mama. And wanted to return to the days when she could still believe that her mama loved her too. Though she howled, she brought everything to nothing. She would not accept it. She denied it. She denied the Black Witch making her mother say such things. And the part of herself that she couldn't forgive that mother. But she couldn't deny it. That was reality, fact, truth, the answer. Unmistakable, absolute reality. So after all these repeated kills on Rosa, she's still saying the same shit, so she knows at this point it's not a fucking Black Witch taking over Rosa's mind, body, and soul. It's actually Rosa saying this shit. That Maria is a nuisance, that Maria should never have been born. She can't deny it. Ooh, ooh, I'm all on it, bah, bah. Okay. I was gonna say the song, but I'm gonna get copyright strikes, so never mind. Maria turned Rosa into a lump of meat over and over. In the dark world that reflected her heart, over and over it echoed. That ugly sound which would make one want to cover their ears, of flesh and bone being torn apart, torn asunder! Each time Beato revived Rosa, she dragged her back into the world of endless torture, from which even death was no escape. This was the true deepest hell that endless witch Beatrice could create. However, this world was not made endless by Beatrice's will, because every time Rosa turned into a lump of meat, Beatrice asked the same question of Maria. Is she innocent or guilty? No. No. That's what happens. When you're a bad mother, that's what happens, guys. She ain't taking care of your ass in a fucking old folks home, right? You're gonna be like that. I'm gonna put your ass in a fucking retirement castle and lock away the key, right? You're gonna be like that to me. It's my mother. Sorry, Mom. You didn't want me to be born? Well, fuck your ass. Right? You're going to the retirement home. Oh shit, she's still saying this shit. She's still saying this shit. What benefit does Rosa have to say this now? And again, this is why I stress the difference between, you know, real Rosa and this meta world Rosa, this is post-death Rosa, who has nothing to live for. She already knows that she's gonna get killed, so she's gonna say whatever she wants to antagonize Maria and Beatrice, it seems. But is this really what she thinks? I don't think so. There's an element of love that Maria and Rosa share, which is not being shown here. The meta world kind of pretty much it gleans like a little snippet of their actual personality and puts it into this temporary body, basically. That's what the meta world is. It's not an entire 100% representation of Rosa or Maria. So this is Rosa being vindictive for whatever reason, right? And this is Maria being vindictive as hell for whatever reason. But it's not what they actually were in real life, I think. Getting again, she revived her. Getting again, she returned to her lump of meat. In all kinds of ways, she crushed her, smashed her, beat her, tore her to bits. Flying blood spatter maybe, and flesh had now turned the once pitch-black world into a mix of red and black. Maria's anger was still not settling down. It was as though she was disgorging all the rage she had suppressed from the time of her birth until today. If all that poison to her heart, then... If all that was poison to her heart, then would the repeated murder from Mother purify her soul? Murder purifies souls? Okay. I learned something new today. Could these pointless atrocities save her soul even just a little bit? The endless torture might have started serving as a slight diversion from her sad, unrewarded life. After all, it seemed that she had finally been able to gain her smile. Half of her skull collapsed. Eyeballs flew out, black cranial fluid gushed. Fragments of teeth scattered. There we go. Alright, this is where we get to the Maria that is helping out Beatrice in these killings. She's ready to go. She's been trained and ready to go. Her whole chest, along with her ribs, turned inside out, spewing her filthy innards everywhere around her. All of them writhed, looking like some kind of foul creature. Uh-oh, she wants more. Better stop laughing, Rosa. Oh, there we go. Too little, too late, right? Rosa couldn't let out a laugh anymore, but her face was laughing. It was covered with a twisted laugh, which was filled with a malice that rejected her once. And oh shit, she's still trying to laugh. I erased that laughing voice. Next, I'll erase that laughing face. I'll erase it, I'll crush it, I'll tear it to bits. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude. Hehehehe.
次の日曜日の約束をしようよ。お買い物に行こう。映画に行こう。
Wow.
そしてその約束をどうせ破るんだよ。楽しいね、ママ。楽しいね。
そうだ、そなたは今母と遊んでいるのだ。じゃれているのだ。どうか今の感情は怒りでも悲しみでも苦しみでもない。
そうだね。わかるよ、ベアトリーチェ。私は今すっごく楽しいよ。ママと遊んでるんだもん。すっごく楽しい。そしてママを何度も何度も殺してるのに魔法一つで好きなだけ生き返らせられる。おもちゃは壊したら直せないから大事にした。でも治るおもちゃなら何度でも壊したい。
Alright, she desensitized to killing her mother now.
サクタロは治らないんだね。治せないんだね。
Well, he can. There's a certain way to fix him, but you killing your mother's not going to help, basically.
作ったママが、産んだママが認めないから。
There you go.
私もママに認められてないんだね。だから壊れたマリアも。楽しいな。楽しいよママ。こんなにも楽しくなったらなぜかママが許せる気がしてきたの。ねえベアト、これはとっても不思議な感情。 どうしてマリアはママを許せる気持ちになってきたの？
それは生き死にを自由にできる力を得た魔女のみがたどり着く。いつでも殺せる。必要なら蘇らせる。面倒ならまた殺せばいい。それをいつでも指一本鳴らすだけでできることを知ったなら、人の世のざれ言などその全ては聞き流すに等しい虫の声いいかよ。
So a way to interpret this scene, or this line I should say. Once you've motivated yourself to be willing to kill somebody, then your mind's become enlightened, according to Beatrice at least. Your mind's become enlightened enough to where, like, regular activities of humans don't mean anything to you now, because you have the power of life and death at your command. It doesn't have to be like a magical, like, oh, I can kill and resurrect and kill and resurrect somebody. It's just, it basically is just killing somebody. Once you've made that leap of morality to like, oh, I'm gonna kill these people. And that's what Beatrice has done. The person dressed up as Beatrice has made this elaborate plan to kill all these Usurmia people at the conference. And she's roping Maria into this elaborate plan. Once you've made that decision to go through the murders and shit, then everything else is meaningless to you. Like, little things in life don't have any fucking effect on you anymore at that point. So that's what she's saying, and then you can kind of like, you can kind of glean this in some of the episodes where the shit that is said to Beatrice at least doesn't register the same way it should to anybody else. Like, oh, why are you behaving like a monster? Because she's already surpassed life and death, pretty much. So the shit that happens in daily life, it's not gonna register her the same way. It's not gonna affect her the same way.
そなたに母を許そうという感情が芽生えた。そなたが母の愛に目覚めたからではない。そなたが今真の魔女の世界の入り口に立ったからだ。
AKA being a murderer.
ようこそマリア。深遠なる、そして甘美なる魔女の世界へ。
なったんだ。マリアはもうマリアじゃない。まだ見習いかもしれないけれど、人間の世界を超えた。私はもう原初の魔女見習いマリアなんだ。
So when you're a witch, your name is in all caps. Maybe capital letter, but lowercase capital letters too, right? That's the same way Virgilia's name is spelled, because she's a witch. So she's no longer Maria. She's Maria! That's the way her name is spelled now. And Angie will be the same way if and when she becomes a witch as well. All caps. You put some respect on Maria's name, boy!
ママ、許してあげるよ。きっと私はママを許せる。もうちょっとしたら許せると思うの。だって魔女だから。
It's time to chomp! Chomp, 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 chomp. Maria would probably forgive her mother eventually, after brutally murdering her countless times. Generously! She's generous in her murder. As they all are. It's like Dexter. A generous murderer. Fakadoom! So now we're out of the meta world. This is right after the adults got killed, and Gap has teleported these fools into a dungeon somewhere on the fucking mansion island. We're going back to the kids. Remember, the kids are going to be tested by Kinzo, aka Goldsmith. He's going to test them all to see which one is the true heir to the Usurmia family fortune. And I think it's going to be Battler, probably. It's going to be the running dude in the lead. Just from what Rudolph said about Battler, he had the best answer out of all of them, and everybody else had no idea what to say. Oh, are your kids worth 10 billion yen? Rudolph's like, nah, he's not, but he's for 10 billion idiots. Because he thinks outside the box. And then everybody else just get the plain, oh yeah, they're worth 10 billion yen. I don't have any proof, but they are, right? If they had that fucking... She had an impossible task to sell Bastard George. That's worth 10 billion yen. There's no way George is worth 10 billion yen. You fucking kidding me on that. Jessica's not worth 10 billion yen, right? She doesn't even get fucking... She can't even get a fucking B in school. How's she worth 10 million yen, right? No way. And come on now, Maria. Rosa's not going to say anything good about Maria. She might be worth 10 billion yen, but Rosa didn't say that. Right? She's, oh yeah, she's just my kid. I don't know what the fuck she's worth, but maybe it's not 10 million yen. I don't know. And the baddest, she has the worst answer out of all of them, basically. So even if Maria was the best, there's no way she's going to get 10 billion yen. Battler, though, he might be worthy of 10 billions. The 10 billions. Let's see.
みたいだね。
Fuck you, George.
いくつになっても落雷にはビクッとさせられるね。
Battler was looking at the dark night through a crack in the curtains. Every once in a while, a pale lightning bolt would light up the sky, and he seemed to be enjoying it. Maria wasn't.
なんだよ、バトラが騒がしくしてるからマリアが起きちゃったじゃねえか。ごめんなマリア、バトラが騒がしくて。
なんだよ、俺のせいかよ。
I think it's the Thunder's fault, Jessica. You fucking bitch.
悪いな。寝てていいぞ。おやすみな。
Maria was looking a bit hazy with drowsy eyes. She was probably still half asleep and couldn't think straight.
お
Ooh.
お、もういい。寝ない。
いいから寝てろって。
Remember, at this point, Maria is already an accomplice of the witch. So, whatever she's saying here, remember that. And she already knows that her mother's dead at this point. She already knows that that was the plan in the dining hall, that Rosa probably would be ended up getting killed. Or at least she had a chance to get killed. It was going to be 6 random people in the dining hall. So she's already willing to bet that Rosa's dead. And she doesn't care because she hates Rosa at this point.
まだ寝ぼけてるぜ。
寝ぼけてない。
なんだよ、もろに寝ぼけてるじゃねえか。寝てろ寝てろおい。
寝ぼけてない。寝ぼけてない。よせってバカバトラ。なあもう寝起きのこの機嫌を悪くするなんてバカだな。寝ぼけてない。寝ぼけてないの。
わかってるよ、マリアちゃん。
Fuck you, George. Little pissant.
寝ぼけてなんかないよ。
I gotta step in every time somebody's throwing a tantrum. Come on, dude. How much of a fucking doormat do you have to be?
だから落ち着いて。
寝ぼけてないもん。寝ぼけてないもん。
Good job, George. You made her more angry. Good job. Maybe it's because of her dubious mental state after waking up, but Maria suddenly threw a tantrum. In Battler's mind, he'd only been teasing her a little bit, so he was taken aback by this extreme overreaction. George hugged her like the bastard he is and held her head, trying to calm her down, but Maria's tantrum wasn't quelled easily. Battler and Jessica was trying to push the blame on each other, saying, "It's your fault. Oh, it's your fault too."
ほら、二人ともジェシカちゃん。
Fuck you, George. You're not my
お
boss.
湯があったよね。
Don't tell me to calm down, boy.
お茶でも入れてあげて
Fucking
く
shut
れる。
your ass up.
落ち着いた、
Hey, how about you make the tea, dick?
マリアちゃん。
No. Get your ass away from me, George. That's what she's saying. It looked like our tantrum was dying down bit by bit. But I was still glaring at Battler, who made fun of me with sharp eyes.
バトラ君も
Fucking
ふざけて
Battler's
いただ
ass.
けなんだよ。マリアちゃんが寝ぼけてるなんて思ってないよ。だから落ち着いてね。
Why would she be upset about getting called half asleep? Why do you think that's like an insult? Right? George noticed. I noticed. Maria was staring at Battler with incredible eyes. And despite having just displayed all the emotion, she laughed in a small voice. She's crazy! She's fucking crazy! Even though I'm a doormat and I'm a bastard, I think she's crazy! That's what George thinks. Instead of laugh, it seemed more like she was muttering while savoring. Or else counting each hi, or hee hee hee, I guess. This is a laugh, right? As though each time she said hee, she was making something brutal happen over and over, like killing her mother in her mind. Possibly. George felt something creepy for a split second. But even he wasn't able to notice the madness that, for a brief moment, peeked out of the depths of the girl's eyes. After remaining spaced out for a short period of time, Maria stopped her bizarre, quiet laugh and pushed George's arm aside as though telling him to let's go. Don't touch me, you dirty motherfucking bastard.
許す
Oh, she forgives him, okay.
そうマリアちゃんは偉いな
Yay.
バトラ君マリアちゃんが許してくれたよ
What a fucking, limp dick bitch he is. Come on, George.
仲直りして
Over here, kowtowing to an 8-year-old girl. Come on, Sarah.
許してくれ
ほらマリア仲直りの印にカフェオレ作ってやったぜ
Woohoo!
砂糖いっぱい
Want
入
to
って
give
るから
a
甘い
kid
ぜ
coffee? Really? That's not gonna work.
いらないでも許すよ魔女だから
I
ね
don't want that shit. I'm a witch, bitch. I don't want that shit. One more time, Maria laughed in a creepy, quiet voice. It was only for a short time, so Basler and Jessica didn't think much of it. But I did, because I'm a bastard named George. They decided to think that, probably. It only looked like way for an instant when a flash of lightning had lit up her cheek with a pale white light. Interesting. So we're kind of perpetrating that Maria remembers the shit that he's done to Meta Rosa in the meta world while she was sleeping. So that we're kind of perpetrating in this scenario, in this episode 4 scenario, that Maria kind of remembers that shit. Which is just implication. Remember, it's not something that Battler can see himself via his chess piece. The Battler chess piece has no idea that this Maria has been killing her mother over and over again. And the only thing that he can observe is what we know is true. So remember, if Battler is in the scene, this shit is actually happening in real life. So the implication part of Maria, we don't know that for true. We don't know that's actually true. But we do know that everything Battler is seeing is legit. So there's really the 4 cousins in this room. They're actually having this discussion. The words that they're coming out of their mouths, that's actually true. That's the only thing that's been true so far in this episode. This is the only scene that Battler's been in this episode, so let's keep that in mind, guys. Then they heard the sound of loud and hasty footsteps rushing towards them from the hall. It was already about 10:30 at night. 10:30, goddammit. A time that could safely be called late at night. Having footsteps like this at that time was not very peaceful. Fuck is knocking at my door. Then, along with a clearly disquieting and wild series of knocks, they heard Goda and Kumasawa's voices. Remember, they ran away from the dining hall in fear of their lives. In fear. Then, that clearly told them that this was a normal situation. Kitties, open up, please! It's Eddie Haskell!
熊沢でございますよ。
Gee golly workers, open
ご
up!
無事でございますか、皆さん。はあ、どうしたものやら、どうしたものやら。
George opened the door, the two of them tumbled in, sopping wet. It looked as though they had dashed here from the mansion without an umbrella. Ella,
どうしたのよ2人とも何があったんだ
それが親方様が旦那様が皆様方が
Calm the fuck down, dude. Holy shit. Just tell your goddamn kid that the parents are dead. Let's just do that real quick, right? Oh, Kraus is dead. Kraus's daughter, sorry. Wait, no, Kraus isn't dead, right? Kraus is still alive. I think it was Natsuhide that died, and then Kraus is still alive. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Well, we'll come back to this. I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll see who's actually saying it's a pitch black room, because I'm not sure who this is. It might be Angie, might be somebody else, but we'll see in a second here. BRB. Oops.